Hello YouTube, this is Manish Gurabi, and on this video I want to show you how to use services and classes on Laravel as a master. So be with me on this video, and if you enjoy it, please like it and subscribe me on this channel. So let's go to the screen. Hello guys, we will learn it with an example, and that is example words. Okay, so we will use services and classes to handle the example words. It's an exercise, and the purpose is of course just using services and classes. So let's create the base service, and after that example word service and its controller and any other necessary, some things like routing system and etc. and prepare it to use. So let's go with creating a folder named services to put our services file on it, and base service to use base service. Why we use base service? The reason is we wanna follow the dry principle. Okay, and what is this? It's don't repeat yourself. Okay, we have, look at this name. We will learn it later. Okay, so let's prepare it to use app services and class base service, and yep, that's it. And look at this. We have, for example, for each model, maybe we have index. We need return all the indices in the model to the admin user, or maybe for some users, and that's it. Okay, and for example, for lots of models we have store function. For example, admin wanna add a new user and use this function to create the new user model. Okay, so for example we have public function of the CRUD system. Okay, create, read, update, and delete, and that's important. Public function. I have to disable some of extensions. Destroy public. Yes, I have to disable some things. Okay, destroy public. And one extra is this find. It's very useful. Okay, find column. Okay, find column. It will find with column and its value. Okay, you will see how it wanna work. An ID, update with some data, create model with data, and index is for every out there. So we need a protected model. So since it's for general use, and we will use it in many other services, and after that in the classes maybe, and so we have to input a generally item. Okay, so it's model. Everything which you pass to it, it will do it all the functions. Okay, so you will be understand later. So this is the protected model and public function construct. All of you know what's this. So this model equals to the given model, the given data with model type. So let's go. It's clear. So let's work there. Return this model. Return all. Okay, all. Yes. Store. Don't afraid to use this. Okay, you would say, oh, Maddie, every user can send requests to here. It's not just front end, and I know it. Okay, but don't worry, because it's just part of the code. Okay, validators, middlewares, they're all out there. Okay, so don't afraid. You will understand it later why I don't use any kind of checking the values, because before sending, and this one, the validators and middlewares, check this out, and created equals to this model create $data and return yep, that's it. Okay, so first of all, find this model. If I don't want to use find or fail, we can, or fail. Okay, let's use it. Let's use it with data ID. ID is required. Fuck. And if we find it, oh, it's because it's find or fail, it will automatically handle the throwing the exception and errors. So let's go with just if it's true. Okay, so if we found, if any row out there with this ID, okay, so find update with given data, and there is there any need to put if yeah, let's use it section. There is an error. Not. There is an internal error. Okay. No, we have to say target not found. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So, boy, something like this, and ID find will be destroy ID, and let's go. Target not found. Okay. Dollar find equals to dollar this model. Find or fail. No. Where dollar call and val. It will search for this column. For example, on the name column, and value is named Mahdi. Okay, and it will return the user, which is their name is Mahdi. So no need to do this one. Return this one. No. What the hell? Destroying. It will be destroy and return true. Yes. And update. Maybe yes. And for the update, return fine. Let's go and let's test it out. Okay, so let's put something like example work service that PHP, it's PHP, the namespace is app services classes, example work service Okay. So, okay, this is the main part. So, when you create any service here, okay, you have to say extend as base service. Okay, so base service, it's their parents. Okay, they are part of the base service. Okay, any services you will create later is part of the base service. Okay, so now we have to use protected dollar service example work service. It's too long, man. I'm scared to just miss, for example, miss a E of the service and it will goes wrong. Okay, so after the public function construct and construct, you have to fill the parent. Okay, parent construct method. So parent construct method, you have to input something. Okay, we have to input the model. Okay, we have to say this is our model. So here still we don't want to put the model since we don't have it yet. Okay, so let's create it. PHP artisan make model named sample work. Okay, so if we put an M here, we can create its migration too, but you have to do it manually here. Make migration sample works. It's a standard to migrations have an S and the first character is uppercase for the model, and that's it. Okay, it's a standard. Okay, so between us coders, okay, the masters. I'm kidding. So we created sample work is here, sample works, and it's down here. So you have up here and down here. I didn't create the ID. Just it's not cool. Let's show you something. If you example work, okay, if you delete this part and if you delete this part and if you put a little m, oh shit, put make model sample work m, okay, it will generate both, and the cool part is sample work. The cool part is sample work. We'll create it specifically all of them. Okay, the up method and down method, and of course ID and timestamps. Shit. So we need protected dollar field label. Okay, so this equals to an array. We need name, of course. We need name. We need image URL. We need category. For example, it's not JS, it's Laravel or etc. Okay, I'm here. Okay, but the category part, of course, need eloquent, and of course I knew it. But since the target of this video is just talking about services and controllers, so you just want to use it as a keyword, okay, as a simple string. Okay? So don't worry. And after that, the GitHub link and YouTube link was there, and that's it. So we need string. Okay, we need the string name. It's required, so it's not nullable, and it's it's not nullable, so it's required. Okay, and after that, it's the name should be unique, and yep, name, and after that the image URL. After that we have to put category. After that we have to say GitHub and YouTube. Okay, so right, yes, there is. So we have to, and after that we have to put example work service, and that's it. It's the base service and it's controller. Okay, so PHP artisan make controller, name example work controller. Okay, example work controller, and after that over here we need to identify the service. So there is a public function construct dollar this sample equals to new example work service and new example work model. Okay, so we don't want to inject it using other extra ways. It's just as simple as possible with just single line, and in the best way. Okay, trust me. Okay, so in the API we have to put the route. So add a get, and it's example works, for example. Okay, so and it have to go for example work controller, its class, and the index function. Okay, so here we have to create a index function, and after that we have to this example services get the index. Okay, and after that we have to return response as JSON, this data with no any extra header. But the standard way is to put it into a try and catch. Alright, so there is return response JSON. Okay. Here, to work smooth with front-end guys, we have to put some standard way of returning response as JSON and etc. Okay, so we have to message and the status code. We have to add a data part, and that's it. Okay, so we have to create a base controller for that, and base controller, that's PHP. It's PHP, man, it's PHP. Namespace app HTTP, and after that controllers, and that's it. Class base controller, base controller. Let's check it out. Okay, and public function response. Okay, dollar data equals an empty array, and the message equals to empty string, and status equals to this one. Okay, so whenever you wanna just return 200, you have to put the controller send as base controller, and this base controller should be send as controller. All right. Okay, so that's it. And whenever you want to return 200 response with empty data and empty message, you have to just return this response. Okay, all right. So it's as simple as possible, and it's continue of dry principle. That's it. So return this response data, no message, 200 stats as default. Yes, message needed. So operation was successfully. So let's put it as the default. I think it's better. So what the heck, that's it. So JSON, this response, no data, there is a problem, sir, and internal error. So let's go. We can use message, but it's not good for production. Okay, so the user can see the codes, see the files. Of course, it will say it's in that file on that line. Okay, so it's not safe, but there is. So let's put it in. Okay, there's a problem, sir, and let's check the API. It's index. It will go here. It will like this, and let's test it out. So there is, of course, always remember to put API, test it, and there is nothing. There is nothing, of course. So what should we do? Let's create a seeder. Make seeder. What's name? Example work seeder. Example work seeder. Example work create with some data. Its name is this test, and the next ones I think is not required, right? For example, example work. Yes, the name is just required. So let's go over here, and let's put this sample work into database seeder. So seeder class, and oh, run this one. I think don't be shy to use this. Yeah, because I don't remember it, and the ChatGPT will do it immediately. Okay, fix it up, and the AI comes to help us. Okay, so you have to use it, and sometimes we don't remember it, but since we are in highly skills and we are seniors, it's a little bit shy to use these AI services. I knew it, but in front of the camera, you know, it's a little bit nervous. Okay, so Sun, TD, C. Oh shit, we have a problem here. PHP artisan, migrate, refresh, artisan, DB, seed, and let's go. So let's call here, and this one, example work, have example work. We'll create name. There's a problem. Image URL doesn't default value. Okay, so my bad. It can be nullable. So okay, we see URL doesn't have a default value. Migrate, refresh. Okay. API, where's the problem, sir? The data and this response. Oh shit. That's embarrassing. Response JSON. So the data and of course status and now header and so here we need message data and status code equals to status. Sometimes you say, man, you pass the status right here, okay? But honestly, since I work React and I work frontend too, it's a little bit challenging to do it here, okay? So checking the status code and etc. Okay, so you have to put it just into the main part, not just here. Okay, so it's easier just to make sure, and we can detect this one, okay, in front-end tools. Okay, of course we can use, of course we can do it. Okay, but I like it more. Okay, I think it's better and it's the standard way, and it's better generally. Okay, so let's test it out, and it works. Are things right? Message and the data. So the front-end guy always have a message. Okay, maybe it's empty. Okay, but always this is the structure. So okay, if we wanna compare it with the simple coders, what to do is just came here, create the API routing system. Okay, and after that on the index, no services out there. Okay, so just come here. Okay, this is the index, and this is the, for example, the model name here is example work. Okay, so it's here and it's here. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so it works. Okay, all right, but is this a standard way, and is this the best way for and they think they're doing perfect. Okay, oh, it works, and that's it, that's just it. Okay, but it's not all the Indian guys with $10 per hour will be did like this. Okay, maybe Some guys out there using the example word, for example, app model, creating function like this. This is the good structure for that, but that's not the best. Okay, it's a little bit challenging, and maybe for some reasons, for example, honestly myself use some way for returning the does this user eligible to do something. Okay, for example, sending tickets, they have to have a subscription. Honestly, that is a good plan to implement it on a model, but not for that, not for this. That's it for now. The purpose of this video is just about how to implement services and classes and communication with them, routing system and the flow, and that's it. Okay. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like the video and subscribe me on this channel. I will post as I can, and I will continue this way to create tutorial in some way like that, to use some packages like JWT, of course, like some important part of the projects, part by part, and standard way of them, and showing you how the simple coders or noob guys will be do it. So if anybody out there using that method and they think this is the best way, so you can see the better way right now, and you can check it out, and that's it. This is the purpose. Thanks for your watching, and I see you in the next videos.